Last chapter, the group returned to Warrimond after an arduous fight, beaten, bruised, cut and worn down, but victorious, and now with the only survivor of the town. They hand in and fill out forms relating to the quest and pass the child over, while receiving payment. They learn of the hunt for another Oozling. This, rightfully so, sends Gooey into a rage as he enters the undead district of Mist Street. When the gang finds him, he has made many new friends and has a plan. A shady fellow hands him something and the gang return to the tavern, curious but also worried for Gooey's safety and mental state. Flint then called Ozak and got some harrowing news about his past crewmate's fate.
My name is Ashley, and I play Lopard.
Hi, my name is Brew, and I will be playing Kyrie.
Hi, I'm Nyax, and I'll be playing Ovani.
Hi, I'm March, and I play Flint Bright.
Hi, my name is John, and I'll be playing Gooey.
And I'm Rob the DM, and welcome to the Homebrew. But yeah, you'll wake up, each of your room has still got the incense burning in it that smells in each different room, so all your clothes are starting to smell like the stuff. I remember Captain's got cinnamon, I think Kyrie had patchouli, someone had driftwood, someone had lavender, you know, normal like fucking incense stuff. What do you want to do? Like, I mean, obviously Little Bird's probably upstairs because it's gone morning, yeah. You've got a plate of assorted nuts and berries.
I think we discussed about you buying potions and stuff.
Yeah, I know Gooey wants to buy more potions and stuff. We can speed that up if you want, or like if you want to have a look around and now you've got a bit of cash and maybe buy something else from the shop, you can. Does anyone else want to go to the shop and grab anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is up to you guys, like how you'll go about this and how you'll get to it and that. Like, I don't know if someone wants to go like, oh, actually, I want to fucking go check out the library or something before we leave so I can do some reading on the road or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think Gooey already checked to see if there was like a thing on Oozlings, but there wasn't anything. It was just a fairy tale.
It was kind of like a hearsay story.
In that case, if Gooey's wanting to just quickly nip to the library and get like 3 spells. I sent them to you a while back. It would be tongues, counterspell, and scorching ray.
Okay, well, does anyone else need anything from the library? Because if not, we can just do the library bit super quick.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're waking up early to just grab that.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, you get to the library and it's the ASMR who was out on the porch before, like kind of having a pipe when you first went there. And he's kind of behind the desk. He looks rather sleepy. He's wearing like the same like lavender, almost like jumper cardigan type thing with the badge on it. And he looks at you and he goes, "Hello, yes, good morning. How may I help?"
Gooey just puts a piece of parchment down and just has those spells in it. Can I have these to check out, please?
Of course. Do you want me to go and grab them for you?
Gooey just nods.
Okay, one moment. Kind of toddles off, and you see him kind of come back with like 2 extra books and sit them on the side. He's like, "I need to sort those. This." He pulls out like that bit of paper from before and scans it, checks. For these 3 books, do you have a library card?
Yes, I do actually. Present it.
For these 3 books, we'll call it 9 silver per day.
Per book of all 3?
For all 3. Your library
right,
discount
okay.
affects per book, not per order. And if there's anything in particular that you would like us to get in, please let us know and we will do our best to procure it for you.
Okay, I'll just give him like 9 gold to keep him for 10 days.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. He kind of puts it into a thing, stamps the inside of them. There you go. Is there anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Do we know anything about the area where the Oozling is? Like, is it a marked location, or is it literally just a space that has been a sighting?
It's a space that has been a sighting. The arrowhead refers to roads that form an arrowhead in that area. You know, it's around the arrowhead. You could probably query them about, like, you know, points of interest within the arrowhead, or look at like records of, you know, buildings from way back when or whatever.
If there's maybe just sort of like find a nearby map or something, just sort of like bring it to him, point out the area, and just say, "Is there any main locations or locales we should look out for in this area?"
He kind of picks it up, and my eyesight isn't the best. He holds it up to his face. The arrowhead between Dry Bay and Fapenwall. Points of interest. I believe there was an old bathhouse up there, done with big grand pillars and such. I heard of a small town that was going to be built right at the crossroads to make transport and stuff easier. It was meant to do really well, from what I heard. Too many bandits and such a small town kind of disappeared, so there's probably the remnants of the town there. I think there's a mine there as well. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's a silver mine there. I'm not sure if it's still in use, but that one is closer to Dry Bay.
Thank you. Last
Cool.
question. What is the late fee for returning books?
Double the daily fee for every day that it is late.
That is acceptable. Thank. And Gooey just
You're
takes
more
the
than welcome,
books
friend.
and will return back to the group or wherever they're going to buy potions.
Yes. So y'all are going back to Enchanter's Emporium, right? For potions and shit. Or
Wasn't there also another place you went to earlier?
It was at the night market, I think. Phil.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
There
yeah.
was fucking what's it called? Roots Apothecary, which you've heard of. But you know, they might have healing root salve and stuff like that.
I go to there and then go to the Enchanted Emporium.
Roots Apothecary?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I would go to the Emporium.
Okay. Where is Kyrie and Flint going?
I feel that when we first arrived here, we were told that Aaron had set up shop here.
Yeah, up north.
Yes. One of the homeless people told you that there was a halfling setting up shop in, I believe it was Northgate, but you don't know if it's open or not. It's just you've heard someone say, hey, this is here. And you know that Aaron is setting up shop here, but you don't know where or if it's happened yet or what. Like, that could be a different halfling altogether.
Yeah, I mean...
Aaron's
those two-
competition!
Listen, I'm looking for a reason to go see this boy, because I haven't actually talked to him outside of the tragedy that was...
You can go and just see him, check up on him.
Yeah, Gooey's never met him either.
Yeah, we haven't formally
we
met.
Yeah, sorry.
We
did
met.
meet.
We met in the disaster that was, yeah, that's the name of the place that burnt down because of us.
Ovani would probably be quite happy to see Aaron.
Didn't you go ask him?
I have a few words for Ivani after last session as well.
I bet you do.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go
Good.
see.
Just little banshee howl in the distance.
It's a lot. Listen, last session was a lot. Wait, is Ivani doing anything else? I just want to know if anyone else is coming with me while I go grab a map for where we're going. 'Cause I
Ovani
think-
wants to get potions, but
Okay.
you could go by the Enchanter's Emporium on the way to Northgate because the Enchanter's Emporium is in Cat Rock, which
Yes,
is
that's
where
fine.
you guys are now.
It's fine by me.
Okay, so Kyrie, where do you want to go?
We're just gonna like waddle along.
They don't really have anything to do, to be honest, so
Okay, but
probably
what?
just gonna go with a group.
Yeah, what group? Because Little Bird's going to the apothecary.
Harry's gonna have no idea what an apothecary is, so the other group.
Okay, yeah, fair. We'll go to Little Bird because this shouldn't take too long, and then we'll
Literally do like a minute.
yeah. Roll an investigation. A 6. Okay. Okay, so it takes Little Bird a while. I was wrong. Turns out it was like kind of tucked in the back, like a couple of streets away from the tavern, and you were under the assumption that it was quite far out in Cat Rock. No, it was pretty close to where you were. The outside is kind of got like, it's like tinted windows, like old windows that kind of look like stained glass. A lot of dark wood and natural stone with planters out the front with lots of flowers and stuff like that. There's small hanging planters above the front door that kind of, you know how you get the bead doorways?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's all ivy hanging down. Are you just gonna enter?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. As you enter, it's very similar on the inside actually. It looks like they've stripped away a lot of the decorations and it is still like dark wood and like cut stone with all these plants going up the walls. There is no like wooden floor. Instead, it is all dirt with grass and stuff growing along it, minus a small like platform with like a shoe rack to the side of it. There are, it's almost like an L-shape house where you assume that a lot of the stuff is kept in the back of the L, and there is a desk kind of before it gets to that bit.
Yeah.
But along the like sides of the roof, you see hanging baskets coming down that have got golden flowers on them that are very lightly illuminating the area. They almost, the easiest way I can describe them is they're like solar panels. Like they slowly siphon solar energy and turn it into light.
Okay.
And as you get in, like you hear a little bell ding by the side of the door. And you hear, 1 second.
Oh, good God.
And you see this rather old-looking woodborn come to the front of the desk. He's using a rather gnarled staff as like a little walking stick. He's covered in like, rather than wearing clothes and stuff, he's got like moss and plants kind of covering him. He looks at you and goes, before you step on the grass, can you please remove your shoes?
I'll take my shoes off.
He takes a seat down at this like rather nice but old looking chair behind the desk. Hello there. He holds out a hand. My name is Root. How may I help?
I feel like what am I gonna do here? I'll figure out a way to talk.
Are you here to browse our wares? Or is there a request for a specific plant you would like?
I think what probably says in Thrimmel's voice, healing root salve.
We do healing root salve here, yes. We also sell normal healing root. If you're in the market for that kind of stuff, we have herbalism kits, antitoxins, a lot of plant-based stuff.
I just need salve.
Okay. Our healing root salve is 10 gold pieces.
Why is everyone overcharging for this stuff?
Is that you in person, or?
That's not the character, no.
Little Bad's inner monologue.
Yeah. I guess I'll take 3 of them.
Okay. He stands back up and gets like, rather than being in clay pots, they're in like hollowed out, you know, like little wooden tree stumps.
Yeah.
He's like carved the inside of those to be little containers, and he plonks 3 of them down on the table. Can I get you anything else? Maybe some licorice? Some plant-based leather?
No.
Garlic? You know, pesky vampires.
Just showing the point the bites on my neck and like, yeah, I know.
Ah, I see. I'll get you some garlic.
I'm
He
good.
stands up and starts walking into the back room.
Right.
You see him come out with a fresh bulb of garlic, like freshly plucked out the ground. Plonks it on. That's free of charge.
I'll give him 3 platinum.
What? Oh, right,
Sorry,
for the
go.
healing root salve, yeah. I was like, why the fuck you give him 3 platinum for garlic? Yeah,
3 platinum for
you
the
will
salve.
recall that this is the dude that, the fucking homeless guy was like, yeah, if you're gonna get anything, like, for the soup kitchen, get it from this guy.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
need anything else for your travels?
no, but... And I'll drop, I'm gonna drop. This is gonna sound dumb. 200 silver? Because I've got 397 silver coins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop 200 silver in a little bag onto the counter. Which is 20 gold.
Yeah.
And say, for soup, kitchen, and food.
Oh, I don't charge for the soup kitchen. They're doing wonderful work, and I can grow the things they need quite quick. Please keep the silver for yourself, friend.
Oh, I don't need it.
At
Yeah,
least
so
let
many.
me. At least let me give you. How much did you say it was? Like 20 gold.
Yeah.
At least let me give you a herbalism kit and some tofu for your troubles.
Sure.
He stands up again. You kind of hear like creaking wood of his knees, and he walks into the back and comes back with a quite nicely kept herbalism kit and 2 like silken wrapped tofu, like in little wooden containers. There you go. Tofu is very good for you. Especially as you, I assume you can't eat meat, correct?
No.
You can use this as a substitute.
I can eat basically anything. I'm just a bird.
Okay. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Let's just drive it all the way.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Oh, I've got my shit back on. Like,
Yeah.
fuck me. Why is every episode so slow?
He's just an old plant man.
He could be on crack.
You've already met enough people on drugs, come on!
Yeah, true.
And then we will whoosh cut away to the other people. So that is Ivani, Flint, and Kyrie. So you guys were going to the Enchanter's Emporium, right? To meet
Yeah.
Zinner and get some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
you kind of swing open the door. There's not as many people as before, and the little coffee shop off to the side isn't as busy because it is still like early morning. You see a couple of people like kind of drinking some coffee before work, kind of flipping through some notes and stuff like that. A couple of people are there trying to sell some books, and they're like, no, it's for a game that you play with your friends with dice. This is the manual for it. And it's like, I'm not interested, please.
Sounds shit, go away.
But yeah, you go in and he goes, friends, welcome.
Hello there. I've come again to talk with you.
You've come again. That you have.
Is there anything in like new in stock as well?
We've got a couple of little bits, but nothing that I think will be of interest to you. Mostly books. It's usually towards the end of the month that we get new magic items in. People will kind of work and work and work for a month and then come in and go, here's all the shit we found.
Yeah, that'll be fine though. I'm mostly looking for potions of healing or the better versions actually as well.
Okay, you're here for some healing potions that we can do. How many are you looking for, friend? They are 100 gold apiece.
100.
Yes, same as last time. Or
If I
you can
would-
buy our regular bottles for 50.
I see. I think I will take the greater healing potions.
Of course.
Let's say if I buy a bunch in like a big quantity now, could I get a discount perhaps?
It depends how many you buy, friend.
Let's say 50.
We currently have a 5 for buy 5 get 1 free offer at the moment.
Oh. Hmm.
That's on all of our potions as well.
I see. Well, in that case, let's say I would like to get maybe 10 of them, and then the 2 extras, so 12 in total.
12 potions of greater healing. That is, and he kind of totals it all up, 1,000 gold. Are you sure, friend?
I'm quite sure, yes.
Okay, give me a moment. If you put the money, and he kind of taps on a little machine, if you just start putting the money into there, it'll automatically count it just to make sure, because it's a large sum. Unless you're playing with platinum, which is a lot easier. I'll go and get your potions. And he kind of tutters off. Comes back with a wooden wine boxes. He comes back with one of those and he kind of puts it on the table. Clink, clink, clink. Can I help you with anything else today, or?
No, that will be all for today. We're going on a quest, you see, and some supplies would be nice.
Yes,
I
it's
sort of
always good to make sure your friends and family don't die.
yes, that's quite important. Yes, I sort of give him a small bag of platinum and like a bigger bag with gold for the total of 1,000 gold. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Enjoy your 12 potions of greater healing. Should you need anything else, worry not about coming to us. We are running low on potions, however. We have got more brewing, but it may be a week or so before we end up with more potions of greater healing. The peacekeepers have been buying a lot of them, so you know how it is. Supply and demand.
I do expect to come back quite often, so.
Well, you're always welcome here.
Oh, that's good to hear. Is Flint here as well at the moment, or Kyrie?
Yeah, Flint and Kyrie are with you.
It's like when your parents leave you in the supermarket.
Oh, there you are, Flint. Did you want to buy something as well?
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Not really, no.
Browsing.
There's not much. Again, magic doesn't really play nice with the stuff that I'm currently carrying.
We don't just do magic. We do have weapons. We also have armor.
I can't use armor.
Well, in any case, here you go, and I sort of give 2 of the creative healing potions to Captain and 2 to Kyrie.
Well, thank you.
Are you sure these won't be better on someone else?
Kyrie can heal herself if worst comes to worst.
That is true, but I bought quite a lot.
You did buy a lot, so
So that
regardless.
at least everyone has a few to use. At least one, let's say. Okay, so I'm done with shopping.
Kyrie, is there anything you want from the shop?
Not really, no.
Okay. I know Flint wants to go see if Erin is there, but I don't think you've discussed it with Ovani yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I just quickly buy things from the store?
Yeah, what do you want?
I want 3 regular healing potions.
Little Bird and Gooey do come in the door as you're making the transaction.
Just vibing. Don't mind me.
3
Okay.
regular healing potions, correct? That will be
Yeah.
150 gold.
And how much is the ring of jumping?
The Ring of Jumping, let me check my ledgers. The Ring of Jumping costs, where is it? Here, this isn't the right one. So it is currently a 3 use, I believe, and it costs, 250.
That's 3 and then it can't be used again.
3 and then it can't be used again, yes, but we can, because they are from a small creator in cast vault, we can request her services again and have her make more or more potent ones.
What about? Hang on. I've scrolled down a bit here. Hang on. What about the gloves of swimming and climbing?
The gloves of swimming and climbing. Those
Yeah.
gloves will allow you to swim and climb at your normal speed. Those ones average for about... kind of flicks through again. We have here 750. They've been here quite a while. I think they may be cursed.
Oh.
I don't know if it's true. I'm not going to find out. I've got a wife and kids. So
I'll tell you what.
we kind of put them a little bit cheaper than they should be, just to see if they are. If someone comes back in and say, "Hey, I found these on a dead guy," we know they're cursed. We can get rid of them.
I tell you what. I'll give you 500 for them, and I'll tell you if they're cursed.
Roll a... Yeah, it's persuasion to barter, isn't it?
Fuck. Yeah. Oh yes. I've got a 0 in persuasion.
Oh my god. Yes, 500 should be fair. I assume you're going to keep doing business with us anyway, so...
Yeah, I'll be back in the future.
Okay. He kind of walks over, puts his hand on the glass, and his hand kind of phases through it. He grabs them and pulls them out without even opening the case. There you go.
Oh wait, shit. Have I done math wrong here? Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to only take 2 I'll tell you what, actually, I'll only take 1 potion because I got the healing itself.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
He kind of puts 2 more potions on the shelf, slides it into the wall, pulls it back out empty. 1 potion of healing and the gloves. There you go, friend.
So, 54 platinum and 10 gold.
Sounds very good to me, friend.
Doesn't sound great to me.
If you're worried
I
about
know-
constantly having to count your coins, we do have a bank here that exchanges large sums for notes that are accepted within the city, because we can take those then to the bank. And
I don't spend a lot of time in cities, to be honest with you.
fair enough, just a suggestion.
And I've got this, and I hold up the little bottomless coin pouch.
Very useful little item. Just a suggestion, as long as it's over, I think, 1,000 gold, they can write you a note for it, and it will just remove it from the amount, and when you want to exchange it to go to the next town, they will simply take a small service fee, give you the rest back. Means you don't have to sit and count out coppers and silvers and golds, and in your case, platinums.
Yeah, it's because I'm rich.
I mean, I
Cool.
just made 550 gold off you, friend. For an item I think's cursed.
Ah, shit.
This little bird put it on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you put it on, nothing happens.
Swimming.
Yeah, your swimming
Right
is
on.
now equal to your normal movement speed, same as your climbing.
35 feet. Yes.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we hope to see you all again. Can I help you with anything? And he kind of points at Gooey. Anything in the shop catch your eye, friend? I was told you're going on a journey, so what's the harm in stocking up?
Gooeys is sort of like was like kind of thinking, oh yeah, and then they just remembered who this person is and just sort of eyes narrow and just slowly pulls out Chrome and just starts stroking it like an evil Bond villain with their white cat.
Yeah, we've been
I want-
expecting you.
I think I'm actually. Is there 1 ring of protection left?
I believe Little Bird bought 1. So
No, I don't.
Avani's got it.
Ivani bought it, yeah. I knew somebody bought it. I can't remember if it was Little Bird or Ivani.
I was going to, but it was fucking expensive.
Where is the list? Enchantments Emporium. Minor potions, minor major potions, minor rings, protection. Yeah, there's 1 more left.
How much?
Ivani, what did I charge you for it?
400, I believe. I can look it up quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, 400 gold.
Oh, is that the price that's being offered?
That's the price of the ring that they're selling it for here, yeah.
Does it require attunement?
I don't think it does.
Ring normally doesn't, right? Ring of protection.
It depends on what kind of ring.
No, the cloak only does.
The cloak does, yeah, but the
Oh,
ring...
it does require attunement. Sorry, my bad.
Oh. Either way, it's not that
Yeah.
bad. It's just, like, you're gonna be traveling, you can probably do it then.
Yes, I'll take it.
Of course. He kind of reaches into the glass again, pulls it out, hands it to
We
you.
have matching rings.
I like to think Gooey doesn't even put it on his finger, he just presses it into his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Gooey doesn't need to wear things. It'll just fall off anywhere.
I love the fucking, like, thing of just Gooey being like, what a lovely piece of jewellery. Just presses
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You just see like a ring with a little gem floating around. And he's like, "Oop, sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to swallow."
There we go.
Like put on one of the ribs.
Oh,
Have you all purchased potions?
Ah, yes, and actually here you go. And I hand over a couple of potions.
Ivani says, holding a wine crate of potions. Like, nah, actually, you know, it's
No.
just doing part-time job here.
Here's
I
some I
remember
made
now.
earlier.
Do you want to
you-
store them in my bag again, or do you want to deposit them equally?
Oh, well, I would like to have at least one. Storing them in your bag is quite useful, yeah.
You tend to
can put the
hurt
rest
yourself a lot with your magic, so maybe have more than one.
Maybe you could exchange some for healing root salve, a little bad.
Maybe. In any case, let's just put like, let's say 5 in your bag, and I'll keep the 3 on me.
Alright.
And I'll pop those in the bag.
Oh,
Hmm.
can I actually quickly go up to the counter at this, was it the,
Enchanters
female?
Emporium.
Enchant? Yeah. This like person at the counter and just ask, hey, have you ever heard of some sorcerers or mages using magic and hurting themselves in the process?
Do you mean in the sense of they're not good at it and they injure themselves in the process, or in the sense of they have to hurt themselves to do the magic?
They have to hurt themselves, yes.
We had a chap come in a fair while ago with all kinds of scars all over his hands, burn scars, like scalding water scars, even lightning scars. He wouldn't tell us what for, but I can assume that's what happened.
By that description, I don't know anyone like that, do I?
Oh, he didn't. He only mentioned the scars, which, you know. Roll a. I mean, it's remembering things from your past, so maybe a wisdom, because wisdom is remembering things, right?
Well,
You don't know who it is, but you do know that's the kind of thing that your body does as well. Like, it does scar with what magic you're using.
One last thing, do you have a scroll of the Alter Self spell?
A scroll of alter self. Let me check. I don't believe we do, but if we do get one in, would you like me to hold it back for you?
Yes, please.
Yes, we'll hold it back for you. We do have, if any of you are interested in coming back more often, we do have secure lockboxes here that for a weekly fee, anything that you guys might request, if it does come in, will get put in there separate from everything else. And then you can have a browse through the lockbox and see if anything tickles your fancy. That's entirely up to you, though. Don't feel pressured.
is there anyone else that actually wants to buy something here? Because I'm good to go.
Do you buy anything, Kyrie?
No, I don't really think there's anything in the capital for me.
Are you sure?
I
Yeah.
hold up the horseshoes.
What about these for Otto?
Can
Well-
you put horseshoes on a goat?
Oh, no, isn't.
That's what the item is.
Oh.
The Horseshoes of Zephyr. You put them on animals.
What do they do?
Make you go up friggin' fast. Oh no, sorry, no, they don't do that. They allow the creature to move normally while floating 4 inches above the ground, meaning they can walk on water and lava, and they don't leave tracks and ignore difficult terrain.
Yeah, made the demon go even more scary.
Now it's a demon ghost goat.
Yeah, and how much would they cost? It is the capital after all.
So the Horseshoes of Zephyr, those have been here a while. The
Are they
usual asking price is
He's out the
6,000
door
gold.
already. Yeah.
But because they haven't sold in about 13 years, we've bumped them down to about 4,000, hoping that somebody will, grab them. I mean, it's only...
20 gold.
No.
Yeah, nice spot, Gooey.
Hey, to be fair, Horseshoes of Zephyr are kind of hard to come across. So the fact that you can get them for $2,000 cheaper than asking price in most places is pretty
Apple's
useful
just
to note.
fucking stupidly expensive.
Keep rich.
I mean, it's a wondrous item, that's the problem. Like, wondrous items are usually very expensive.
It's usually just a rarity.
Well,
Wondrous
yeah.
just means it's
Isn't a bag of holding
a
wondrous
thing.
as well?
Fucking
Yeah. It's just a category if it doesn't
really fit into, like, potions
Yeah.
or weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
And as long
How
as
much
it's got
m-
some kind of magic.
How much money would you need to pay for that, Kyrie?
I genuinely don't think that we can afford it, even if we recouped all of our money together.
I can offer 29 gold.
I'm certain that we can't afford that.
Yeah. It's a
I
fair
can
bit.
give you 270.
I genuinely think that we can't even get 1,000 together.
You've
I
got
have
1,000 in your bag.
No,
Me?
Bobani has
Yeah.
1,000.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
okay then, I'll explain my thinking about buying anything in the fucking capital because it's like 6k each for everything, including shit items.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fine. We can probably find a horse that has one and just take it from those.
Oh yeah, I've read you well.
Really seem we're in fucking London right now.
My morality has slightly shifted over the course of this week. It is all good.
Oh yeah, it is.
Is there anything else that we can help you with? Maybe a fresh baked good on the way out? Or a cup of coffee to go?
I think the silence answers your question.
Gooey's gonna put Crumb back in their body and then just drop a plate in their face, and Crumb's gonna swim up Gooey's body and just eat the plate in their face.
It's a
Like a weird
nightmare.
fish- like a weird fish aquarium, but Gooey is the aquarium.
Would anyone else like a plate?
I don't think we can eat that.
I think I'm good.
All
You
right.
can try if you want.
Little bird's like, I'll take one for stealing.
Sure.
I just
You're
pull
going
out
to-
seven very nice ceramic plates.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because you
pretty
bought
sure-
all
yeah.
that old man's plates, and he was like, my
Yeah.
livelihood.
And then I just started smashing them and just feeding them to my dog. Yeah.
As you do.
That man had a wild night. Someone bought all of the plates he's worked so hard for, broke them in front of him, and then fed him to a fucking miniature gelatinous cube, essentially.
Onwards to find another oozling then.
Oh wait, out of character. Captain still wanted to do something, right?
I do want to see if we can at least get a map of where we're heading. Yeah.
You gotta go to
I mean-
Mall.
Map more when? We need to go get some more
More
maps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also look at Ovani in just the way of like, we need a conversation about the call last night.
Ivani gets in a lot of trouble for calls that aren't Ivani's fault.
No, I have.
The both of you have
I got
fucking...
threatened by this man because, oh, you picked up a call that was meant for me.
Do any of us notice that? Do any of us notice that surprisingly long stare that Captain did to Bonnie then?
Do I know this?
Probably.
Yeah.
Roll a
Insight.
insight.
Perception.
Or
Wouldn't it?
perception. Well, insight's more seeing something and going, Perception is more just noticing something in the
Yeah.
area.
Uh,
Is anyone else gonna see if they can? Kyrie fudged it, so Kyrie
Flint's
doesn't
not
want to pay attention.
Stealthing.
You're well aware of Flint's intentions through the stare.
Gooey's just eating a plate.
Gooey pretending to have taste buds. Like, I see why Chrome likes these. Everyone else is like, Bud, you're eating ceramics.
Very crunchy.
Yeah. Me and Flint get step to the side.
Yeah, just on the way there, I want to pull Avani aside just so that we're not stuck in one place.
Yes, Captain.
Just a reference. Nothing else happened after I left, right?
After you. Oh, you mean after the call?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was about me calling you my liege. My mistake.
I punch, again, reflexively, I punch Avani, just, aggressive. Like, not in, a ha-ha, as in, a fucking jab.
Understandable.
Don't.
Well, like I said before, Ozek might know quite a lot about you.
Not
You
if he's
want me to tell?
joking. Yes.
So, I talked with Ozek, and you know how I know a little bit about you. Well, I didn't give anything away, but I carefully asked Ozek, essentially, what he knew about you, and Ozek knows you're. He said you're part of royalty, sort of prince, king.
No.
Yeah, I thought that would be your reaction.
It's not untrue, I just hate being referred to as a...
Understandable. I sort of get it. You don't want to be pushed in that direction. Oh, Ozek also mentioned he at least interrogated 7 of your crew.
Mm-hmm.
Question, what are you gonna do with Ozek?
Kill
Kiss
him.
then stab him.
Both.
Before you do, I do have some questions to Ozek. You know, with my whole village disappearing.
They're not something you just want to talk to your brother about.
Yeah, please don't remind me. Bunny's mask sort of cracks a little bit at the top.
Or
He doesn't notice. I don't really want to talk about it. At least not now.
Yeah. So you don't refer to my title, and I just won't refer to any of this. So I just gesture to the entirety of Avani.
Just gestured all of me.
Yeah. You know, because we did say after we told each other, stuff that we just weren't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I understand. I'll try to keep my end of the deal, and sort of puts his hand on your shoulder, and you feel awfully warm, like a little bit too warm on your shoulder as he does that. Shall we head back now?
Yeah. Just if I hear the fact that you have mentioned this to anyone, because I need to make sure that Ozak keeps it under wraps. Just know that while I don't like acting within the title, I have the capacity to do so. Okay?
Are we all traveling with Avani as a group then to the map place?
We're
Okay.
going. We've gone. Flynn just dragged Avani. Like, we're going to a place. I need to talk to you.
Do we drag everybody else along the way?
yeah.
No one's stopping me from coming.
I mean, if we're all dragging people aside, Gooey would like to drag Kyrie aside for a little bit.
Or
So what were you talking with the Dempier about then? I noticed that you lagged behind when we all left Miss Street.
Well, you know how friends look after each other, okay? And I was just making sure that you weren't being, pushed the wrong way.
I believe any of that.
yeah, you believe Kyrie.
That was quite a long conversation to clarify that.
Yeah, I don't think they're very nice. Well, that Dampier was very nice. as a person.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
You try to coax me into it, but I think you should, to be honest, maybe stay away from them.
Oh, that was not the purpose of my visit. I'm fully aware that those people will try to kill us on sight.
Well, at least two of us know that.
It seems everybody else. I don't think everyone else is that ignorant. I was just trying to understand why there's such a diversity and discrimination between the undead of certain kinds and others. That was the purpose of my visit.
Yeah, well, you see that at least undead are somehow integrating into the system now anyways. With, you know, the tavern keeper, and it's definitely better than, you know, previous times. And
Yeah.
well, we got the quest for the Oozling, and we don't really you know, want to take up the bounty per se, but I feel like it'll give you great closure to talk to this fellow Oozling.
That is a fair assumption. If this person is a crazed serial killer, though, as people state he will, I will simply absorb them when they are finished. And hopefully maybe something can be gained that way. But a lot of typical organizations of non-undead is rather strange. Why do you not simply send all your dead corpses to the undead to be fed, but instead create areas of space that have to be filled with them instead?
Harry's gonna dwell for a bit on Gooeys saying that they would absorb the other Oozling, and
Actually.
wonder how the group would get a bounty out of that if there's no proof. But she'd then respond with like, well, it's very hard to put. Living creatures who go beyond the level of compassion for one another. When one passes away, people around them are very sad and upset and want their body to be preserved as a sign of respect rather than used as food or discarded, perhaps.
So the meat that was consumed in the tavern meals, those were also living creatures.
Yes, but I don't believe that those were creatures of a certain criteria of intellect. I'm gonna have to roll intelligence because I don't know if Kyrie can keep going with his talk without.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I also picked Kyrie, because I knew it'd be the funniest.
Yeah, Kyrie's not gonna go well very.
You know, when
Yeah.
You ever have a dream that you could that you could
Instead of saying what Kyrie said, actually in that little bit, which is what she was trying to say, Kyrie's gonna be like, well, little rabbit, isn't same as me, Kyrie.
Who's little rabbit? Oh no! What are you doing to Seven?
Alright. Seems a bit of a complicated topic. I have a few books that maybe I can look through. I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
please.
I'm just trying to understand where the line is,
Um.
or why there is a line in the first place.
I guess.
Just is a little bit just attacking me now.
Shut the fuck up. You're not really gonna get a good answer out of Kyrie. It's just gonna be a lot of, I guess, yeah, and then pushing to the side of, oh yeah, please just read books instead. I don't really know how to explain this.
That is fair enough.
Irie's gonna look like she's been hit with 7 plot holes of the movie Inception. Absolutely mind blown.
I also don't know where we're dragging you, by the way. I'm just following them too.
Gooey's just like dragging Kyrie and little birds wherever the hell they're going.
You all are in a part of town that you have never been in before now. The houses are slightly nicer. You don't notice as many shops, but it's still, very much what resources they had available at the time. But after a little while, you do come across a bigger than you're expecting house while still being relatively small. And out the front, it does say Aaron's Maps.
We're getting maps, folks. It's an exciting day.
Oh. Why this one in particular? The enchanters had maps.
Wait,
I
is
don't-
this?
I don't trust the honestly, considering the price of the rest of this stuff, I thought, small local business might be better. Plus, I don't think finding a goo in a field or wherever we're going might be difficult. Having some terrain, I can navigate stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be
Flint
great.
is good at navigating.
I'm good at navigating. Thank you, God.
It is strange how the... Yeah. It is strange how this has never been brought up only too recently.
Well, but I'm good at navigating.
It was not mentioned in our first interaction on that island. In fact, you purposely said that you often get lost quite frequently.
There's a difference between being able to get navigate and being lost. You can
also-
have both.
I also believe I know where the Oozling will be. There is apparently a bathhouse that is located near there.
Or like an old bathhouse, yeah.
If there is free access of water, it will be easier to consume multiple individuals. If you have easy access to water.
Your kind terrifies me in all the worst ways.
Your kind confuses and puzzles me more than any other.
God damn it.
It's quite an awkward concept for Gooey to learn.
Yeah,
As
Gooey,
well.
Gooey is currently trying to learn mortality and what
Morality.
morality and what is deemed worthy life to a degree.
Gooey has 6 plates and a book of smut, which they bought a while ago and they are going to read on the way.
6 plays Book of Smart is my next autobiography title.
And it's never been opened.
Yeah. There are a few.
The first one's called Six Ships and an erotic
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Do any of you know this, Aaron, then?
Yes.
I don't know
I-
why
I s-
anyone
I s-
would.
No, I think
Hmm?
I think we do. Don't you remember, Captain? Back in what's the place called again?
Basin.
Basinf. Sure.
Wow, you
Oh,
do know
the
your
place
geography.
that burned down and 90% of the population died because of us. How can I forget?
Not because of us.
No,
Not because of
I,
you guys.
it might have been because of us.
Because of us.
I
It's not because of us, it's because people don't like us.
Oh. Yeah, but it's a
Is there
their
different-
problem. It's a them problem for not liking us, not ours.
Sorry, I thought you said
Yeah.
a bear problem. I was like, wait, you all got a problem with bears?
Carrie does.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in
Yeah, so I
and
used to
buy a
fight
map.
from the store.
Flint just goes in. Flint is just I'm going in and buying a map. It's not that hard. I don't know why everyone's shitting themselves over it.
Yeah, you go in and behind the desk you see a very tired looking halfling with glasses, burn scars. He's wearing a little waistcoat. He's got short-ish, blonde-ish hair. Big bags underneath his eyes. He just looks exhausted, and he sees you come in and he goes, "Oh, hello, how can I... Oh, it's you, welcome."
Aaron, how is he looking actually? Is he like still fine, or is he? Because I remember him having burn marks.
Yeah, he's still got like he's got burn scars and stuff now, but you know.
You probably walk in and like be very rude and interrupting,
Yeah.
and like kind
It's
of
like Kyrie.
showboat and perform myself around and say, you should really map more.
Woof.
As if that
Like
joke
what?
has not been told in the cartographer community before.
Yeah.
Funniest shit I've ever heard.
Flint's a very easy audience.
Kyrie's just
Man
gonna
doesn't get out a
continue
lot.
laughing.
Flint's gonna lose his fucking shit.
Oh,
Kyrie, I
get
didn't know you were
it.
so funny.
Thank you.
How are you all?
Could be better.
You guys know this person?
Yeah, we do. From back in Beans, we me and Billibird saw them before as well. Actually, on the ship towards here, this continent.
You guys have been on boats? I feel cheated on.
Just once.
I hope you've all been keeping well.
You don't look well. You look like shit. No offense. I mean that in like the best of ways possible. You look like dog shit. You look like someone shat on your birthday cake. Is there someone that we can...
I think you may have overestimated that, Captain.
Are we looking at the same person?
I didn't celebrate my birthday this year. I was too busy having burn scars tended to.
Shit.
Oh, well,
Fuck.
funny enough, you
Do we
know.
have a cake? Do we have anything? We can set a house on fire and you can blow that out. instead.
I think I've seen enough fire for now.
Oh
Thank you.
fuck, you're right. Shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm really bad with words.
Yeah, Kyrie Custer, remember your birthday. Happy birthday.
He kind of like sits down, like rubs his weary eyes, pulls out a little flask, unscrews it, has a sip, puts it back on, and tucks it back into his little waistcoat. So, how may I help you?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean the burden. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Please just stop talking about it.
Okay. I just wanted a map. I didn't think it would be this hard.
And you were egging us about being difficult to find maps.
Do you need a minute to maybe get some air, get outside? Would that help?
I'm gonna go cry outside because everything's fucking pointless.
Could I offer you a good berry in this trying time?
So what can I help you with?
I think my friend over here, who so inappropriately said some stuff. I wanted to buy a map. We have a specific location. If that wouldn't be too much of a trouble.
It depends on the location, Barney.
Yeah. I do have a map of Orient, not Orient.
You've got one of
Marches
the
of-
marquees, yeah.
Yeah, just to show it and to point to the location.
The Arrowhead. We don't have a map of there because it is mostly roads. But if you're looking for something in particular there, I can probably tell you roundabouts where it would be.
Yeah, that should be nice.
What are you looking for there then?
Well, there's actually, and I sort of pull up the quest, or maybe if anyone else has the quest, I sort of pointed them. We actually have a quest for an Oozling.
Okay. In terms of that, I don't know. Is there any particular buildings or landmarks there that you're looking for?
We do. Well, I did some research and know there is a bathhouse, a old silver mine, and a possible half-constructed town.
Yes. So if you look on the map, and he kind of lays it out facing you, The silver mine is on the Arrowhead corner that connects close to Dryer Bay. The bathhouse is near the main road that cuts through and around the back, and the town that is no longer there is at where all three of them meet. All three of the main roads.
So you don't have any maps then?
Not currently. I lost most of my maps and I've been filling out paperwork most of this time. The shop is set up and I'm selling what I can, but I need to make the maps first.
We're just gonna like lean down to the orb and say,
Is he normally this exhausted?
He was set on fire, so it tracks.
we just nods a little bit and just.
I guess, do we have nothing to buy then?
to everyone else except Captain, who's outside crying.
Yeah.
Sort of shake my head.
How much do you normally make in a day, Aaron?
Not a whole lot, I'll be honest. People here don't really travel.
How much would you normally make, though?
In a day-to-day, maybe per month I maybe make about maybe about 30 gold.
Pop 30 gold on the counter and just say,
Get some sleep and restore yourself first.
Thank you, friend. This means a lot.
You're
Ivani,
welcome.
I'm sorry I don't have the same energy that I usually do when we meet. You can understand why.
Yeah, I can. Just to let you know,
I'm taken.
no, I'm trying to find out who did this, and there's been some stuff going on as well for me personally. So when I do like meet more cultists, I'm gonna burn the hell out of them.
That's okay. Personal life takes preference. I understand. Not in a mean way. Just you focus on what you have to do first. My needs and such come secondary.
Well, I hope you make the best out of it.
I hope so too. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any information that you might need?
I think we're good. And Captain probably has cried their eyes out by now.
Can we hear Captain crying outside?
Yeah.
But he's just gonna come back in, just like, I have actual shopping I need to do in here.
How can I help, friend?
What can you sell us?
Any of the maps that were salvaged? I have a map of... It's purely speculation, a map of places where dungeons may pop up.
Question. There's like, I don't know geographically where it is. And if you don't have it, that's fine, but there's like this really tiny island. And like, you can see both ends of it just by like, walking a few feet. It's got like a big spire on it. I just want to know, do you have any maps of that?
There's a lot of small islands. Do you happen to know what
Yeah.
continent it's in? Or...
Is it the one that we both met on?
Yes, that one.
Oh.
The name escapes me.
That already?
I'm pretty sure we figured out where it was, didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the name
Gooey just
escapes-
points to the map of the Marquise and
The world map.
the world map, and there's like a tiny little island that's just like off on its own. Let's see if I can find it.
I personally haven't had a chance to chart that area, but it's in Ustrix.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah, that's it.
talk with some of my contacts and see if there are any maps there that could be shipped here.
Oh, I do need to go back there. I did leave my third shoe.
Gooey does have 3 feet. You'll
There
just
is?
never noticed.
Fuck!
I have 3 shoes. And I swap them every so often. There was a burning town there, though.
Wait, another?
Well, when I became conscious, I was there for a week or 2. Time was confusing. Then Captain wandered into the spire where I was. And that is all I know. I couldn't talk then.
The implications of that are mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Imagine learning to talk from Captain. Jesus Christ, no wonder Gooey struggles.
Shut up! That doesn't bully this entire fucking section.
Captain was amazed at prestidigitation back then. It was simpler times.
He was a simpler man. Not that he isn't simple anymore, just less so.
You want to go back there?
I just feel like it might be a good, like, way of. I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, maybe we missed something there.
There is a burning town that might be worth investigating.
I did
Oh, yeah.
partially look through it, but it didn't seem to be any survivors.
If you remember, it was quite old as well.
Mm-hmm. We also did partially get dissolved into spores from mushrooms there.
We did get shroomed.
That you did. And you are vaguely aware of what the shroom thing is, because of Creekar.
Yes.
Hmm. We could potentially invest in a boat.
You know,
Sans
that's on for
Underground.
That's for a later date. I'm just asking about what you have.
Again, unfortunately, friend, not a whole lot. I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help.
That's fine.
It's alright, we can return to the island soon and find you some new clothes, Blind.
Excuse me?
You don't
My-
want the drip.
There was plenty of corpses with some clothes that were sort of...
Oh,
So-
I'll have you know I have
Reasonable.
enough coats from corpses, and I get a lot of
That you
complaints
do.
about it from my crew.
Everything
the-
I am wearing is from a dead person.
Mm-hmm.
Just one?
Persons.
Didn't we just get a new hat with like sparklies underneath it?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
the water hat thing.
actually, what happened to
Yeah.
the old hats?
He put it in his bag.
Can I have
I thought
Can I have it?
You want to have my old hat?
It's
Yes.
so worn.
so fashionable?
There's like a little hole in the top so water does drip through.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is not functioning as a hat. Gooey just likes having headwear.
Is it like
You can-
really beaten up or?
You can have the hat.
it's at least, you know, probably about fucking 20 years old.
I mean, I'm 20 years old, so I still work.
Thank God.
Lynn just looks at Ovani like, you're fucking 20? Hello?
Low Bart 17.
Me.
Norbad's also technically middle-aged,
Oh, yeah.
though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only a couple of months.
Oh.
Listen, that's
yeah.
understandable. We've been traveling together for like months. We don't even know each other's ages. Jesus.
I don't think it's that important.
Kyrie turns around like, I'm only 12. You'll never bother
Hello.
to ask.
How old are you, Captain?
27. I'm almost fucking
Quadruple.
30.
Harry, how old are you?
I'm panicking to get my other sheet open because I haven't put it on this tape.
Kyrie, just like give me a second to just find my
Give me 2
birth
seconds.
certificate.
Are you
Just cutting off fingers.
are you younger than 27 years old?
Don't wait. Wait, if you're younger than me, then I'm a Dell.
No,
Oh.
Kyrie's a
You know,
MILF.
my
That's not how that works.
That is how it works.
wants to scroll down, yeah. Kyrie is 32.
Yeah, Kyrie's a
Oh.
MILF.
We all knew that.
Al Green ages are like fucked.
Oh, Oozlings, but yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna leave Aaron's shop, or are you just gonna...
Yeah. No, we're just gonna stand in the doorway and talk.
Well, it was nice seeing you all again.
It was nice actually having a conversation outside of the most traumatic event of your life, assuming.
Jesus Christ, stop talking about it.
You do
I just
keep
start pushing Flint out the door.
bringing it up, and you see him quite clearly going into a panic, like he's scratching the palm of his hands and stuff. This is a very anxious lad. He has very bad anxiety. And
He
you
also
keep
had a very
bringing up...
bad time.
Yeah, you keep bringing up trauma to this man with severe
Okay.
anxiety.
Listen, Flint's only way of coping is just joking about everything. So he's like, oh, this is...
Oh.
I'm the least charismatic of all, and I know that was too far.
He does look at you as you're leaving, and he goes, how long have you been in the capital?
like a few days.
Okay.
If
I don't
you're...
think it's been a few days. I think it's been a while.
I mean, it took you like 8 days to do the vampire quest.
Oh,
9
fuck.
days.
Oh yeah.
Because it was 4-day travel there.
A couple of weeks.
4-day back.
It's
Couple
okay.
weeks. Yeah.
Flint doesn't understand currency and time.
Excuse
he's-
me, I
he's
will fight
bad-
you on that.
He's
I
bad
know
with
one of those
numbers.
two
It's
things.
okay. It's okay. If you get a chance and you need something to wind down, there's the Museum of Failed Magical Items.
Oh fuck yeah! Magic failing, I love that. It's had too much power for too long.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I feel attacked.
It's just magic items that don't work very well, and you can test them out. Not non-harmful.
Sorry.
You're really not that sorry.
I'm just saying, like, wizards, no offense, Gooey, wizards spend, like, their entire fucking lives in their tower reading books. Oh, I'm so great, because I spent all my time learning magic, and then they make shit and it fails, you know? I think that's a life wasted.
Flint, everything you tried has
Captain,
failed.
Captain, can I have an intelligence saving throw, please?
I'm not good at that.
Careful. He does have the amulet as well, doesn't he?
Oh, intelligence saving throw. I'm not wearing the amulet, it's in the bottom of my bag.
Ah, that's true.
It's a 7.
Yeah, you just see Ozak come up behind you and just say, "Hey, don't listen to that little man." And he kind of like comes over to Gooey, and Gooey just kind of like stands there with Ozak, and they both just kind of Ozak raise their eyebrows at you.
And tries to punch Ozak.
You just punch the air.
Yeah, you just
I
punch
imagine-
the air and it disappears, and
You
Ozak
fall on your
facing the other
face.
way.
Well, I imagine Flint goes to, like, punch it, and obviously it goes through it because there's nothing there, and he just slams his fist into the wall and hurts himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't damage my shawl.
Yeah, no one else sees it as well as just Flint. Flint just punches the air and just misses. Gooey just turns a little bit and says,
I'm sorry.
I understand mischief now. It is quite amusing.
It's very fun.
just cancel this phantasmal force.
Sorry, what were you saying, Flint?
Wizards are dumb. if they spend their whole life try to study one thing, right? And then when they try to do the thing, it fails.
You want to
'Cause,
keep
like-
your nice plush bed with pillows?
Listen,
So what do you all want to do?
Are we heading out?
I wanna put on my wizard hat. No, Avani's gonna put on the wizard hat.
It's not the wizard hat, it's the hat of a dead farmer.
Ah, don't say that, please no.
That's better?
How can
I
you
can-
tell it was a farmer?
They had a crow with them. It was pecking at their eyeballs.
Hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They also had a hoe with them.
It's
I think that may have been a scarecrow, Gooey.
it could well have been Scarecrow.
Some pimp scarecrow.
yeah.
Are we
No, ugly
heading?
Jim.
Are we heading to find the Oozling then?
Yes.
Sure.
And don't mind. I don't know if the hat smells, Ovani, as I cannot smell.
Can I roll for that?
Roll for smell.
Roll for
smell
smell.
It's been on Gooey's head for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that thing stinks.
It has
Yeah.
got like black mold growing on the inside
no,
of
that-
it.
Burn
Fine.
it, burn it, burn it.
No, press the agitation and just like remove all that stuff. Give it a nice smell.
Overpowered fucking spell.
Finds things.
It's basically just here you can now do stuff with magic.
It
Yeah.
just you can change it into basically anything.
No,
You can also soil people with it as well.
yeah, you can forcibly put shit in people's pants with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's overpowered as shit.
I've shit your pants.
How about thee?
I'm going to shit your jorts now.
Not my precious jorts, these were handed down by my father. And his father before him.
I've stolen my dad's jorts.
The jorteries, jort
Your
dungarees.
father will now be disappointed that I have soiled your jorts.
I have shat all over your family heirloom.
Help! Somebody shit in my pants.
They're just running around town. Somebody put shit in my pants, please!
Somebody shit my
Help someone shit in my pants.
Look, I
my
think that's
house.
funny.
Shit in my pants.
Oh,
Fuck my wife, shit my pants, don't wipe up. Like,
As soon as you said fuck my wife, I just imagined the gnome.
we do love the gnome that shits.
He shit your pants as well.
That man needs to get his life together.
We do love the gnome that shits. Sounds like a book title, The Gnome That Shits.
Everybody shits, including the gnome.
Apart from the gnome.
Yeah, homebrewed law. It's canon.
Gnomes
shits.
do not shit.
The homebrew is actually the brewing of fucking shit at home from watching the podcast. Just put a note in the background.
What a fucking shit show, Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice one.
Uh,
Was that intentional?
No.
Bill, I not
no.
okay.
Right, so are you all just going to the cart, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
we'll go and apologize to Horse Noises for making him do more stuff.
I mean, you can go and get another horse if you want.
There is not other horses in the game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. There's only Otto and he's a goat.
Yeah, that's not a horse.
Would it make travel faster if we got another horse?
Slightly, because at the moment you've got one horse pulling fucking 5 people and all your shit.
I
you
mean,
can
little,
look for one.
What
And
do you
Barney
think
tames a
of a-
wild horse.
No, it would be something different than a horse, probably.
should we get another horse for Horse Noises, little bird?
Sure. He could
Fred,
probably, use the help. He does get very tired.
He does. He is jacked now, though.
Yeah, he is strong.
We make a check to find horse.
Yes.
Now make a horse check.
Roll an
Horse check.
investigation.
Investigation.
Horse check. Horse check.
Okay, Gooeys is better.
Oh, yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Who's
So after about 30 minutes, you find a peacekeeper, and he's like, you're looking to. It's actually the one that looks like fucking Brennan with Matt next to him. And he's like,
Yes.
you're looking for the stables. What kind of horse are you looking for?
Just look to the little bird.
Big.
Okay. If you take that road there, take a left, a right, follow it along, take another left, follow that along, take a right, followed by another right, follow that along. He just gives you this super long-winded.
Ophine's gonna
just-
write it down. It's gonna quickly write it down in a notebook.
Isn't that just a straight line you just described?
Actually, technically, it's 3 squares and a circle.
We didn't design the streets when we made them. We kind of just built as we went along. But
Wow, fantastic work.
uh,
You're really a service to your community.
yes, thank you.
Didn't mean it. Shut the fuck up.
Night, you orb. The stables should be there.
So to recap, take a left, take a right, then straight, take a left. It keeps on going for a while.
Yeah.
And then finally we're there. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Basically, just outside the gates of Cat Rock.
Oh, you could have just.
Fucking Christ.
Oh,
That's it.
I
Kyrie's
swear
gonna
when
start
we
making
finish-
notes on how much NPCs she needs to fucking go back and clock.
Oh, don't worry. This guy is not making it home tonight.
Forget Bane. When we get to level 20, it's just gonna be the hit list of NPCs that have
Yeah.
wronged us in the past.
Yes.
I am
NPCs
here.
that need to be fucking killed.
Right, so
You get a
Kyrie's
deck
gonna-
of many things. Kyrie pulls Wish, and it's like, I know what I've got to do.
Kyrie's gonna like go behind this person, and you know that like get on her hands and knees and do that thing where
Oh,
it,
the
like,
fucking
sets up
push
a
him
shoulder,
over, yeah.
And
I'm gonna push him
notice,
over.
notice if anyone like wants to tag along with it.
Glowbart instantly tries to push him over.
Matt kind of looks at you getting down behind fucking Brennan and just smiles and doesn't say anything. And he just falls on his ass over Kyrie. He's like, ah! Ah! And he gets up and you see a little bit of blood dripping out the back of his armor. And he's like, oh! And Matt's
You
like,
fall on your sword.
no, Matt turns around. He's like, "Oh shit! I forgot about the wound. Right, we've got to go. We'll catch you both. We'll catch you all later. Thank you. Goodbye." And they just kind of scurry off, and
Okay.
Brennan's kind of limping away, like
Good.
bleeding from his side.
Good.
He seems rather weak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch.
Like all peacekeepers.
Yeah.
I now
Like
understand the logic. So stables?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, after about another 20 minutes, you get to the stables. You see a dude wearing like a full leather cap, like very ragged clothes.
Dad?
He is a dragonborn. He's got his horns kind of poking through the top of his hat. And he looks at you all and he goes, "Well, how can I help you?
Little
Horse.
bit.
You're here for horse. What kind are you looking for? A riding horse, a draft horse, a pony, maybe a war horse, a donkey.
Wrong. Car.
So you're looking for more of a draft horse, correct?
Sure.
We have 3 in at the moment. They're about 50 gold apiece.
50 gold for the horse.
Do you want to just strap Otto to the front of the cart?
I mean, yeah, we could.
We do sell specialized attachments to attach different animals to wagons and such.
Oh, how ironic, you know?
We
convenient.
also do saddles, if that's your kind of thing. If you are interested, we do have a premium item in at the moment. You seem like the adventurous type. We have a special work in progress. A lovely, and he kind of pulls back a little bit of almost like shawl covering a doorway, and you can see them working on a fucking chariot. This one will be about 350 gold when it's done.
Kyrie's gonna really like that.
You like that, Kyrie?
Yeah, can she just walk into the room and try to sit on it while they're trying to make it?
Yeah, it's got a like comfy seat, and you know it puts you up to about probably like 10 foot tall when you're stood on it. Like you can see fucking so much. All the inside has got like cool engravings and stuff. If if you're looking for more seafaring stuff, we do also deal with boats.
Yes. What kind of boat?
We work in conjunction with the people at the docks. We do have a ledger of stuff here. So a rowboat is 50 gold. Your next
Interesting.
jump up would be a keel boat, which is about 3,000. After that, it would be a long ship, which is about 10,000. Then a galley for 30,000.
Right, folks.
And a warship at 25,000. If
Here's
you
the
so
plan.
want a warship.
Here's the plan, folks.
Oh, we also do
get-
sailing ships for 100. For
Oh.
10,000.
Oh,
100. Okay, 100 deal.
Right, folks. We get 5 rowboats. We tie
No.
them together.
No. No.
Is that how ships work, Captain? I
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
yeah. Flint and his horde of dinghies, yeah.
But out here playing the game Raft.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's rafts.
Yeah. The DLC.
Yeah.
We can just like build our own boat.
That's such a horrible idea.
It's a fucking terrible idea.
It does take a long time to build a boat.
What would you roll for that? And I imagine like the fucking difficulty
I
cost
have
would be
I have an
insane.
Technically, it counts as a
expertise
total
in water
proficiency.
vehicles.
Yeah, but
A-
that's driving them, not stop making them.
A
roll
4-person
a
boat
fucking-
in real life takes a group of 5 to 10 people between 1 and 3 years to build.
How much for the stuff to like attach it to auto?
Oh, to attach, do you have the beast in query?
Beast!
He's not a beast. He's a friend and a lover.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Beast!
Do you have the creature in question?
Oh god, do I summon?
Yeah, bring him over.
Sure, okay, I'll summon Otto.
Okay, the same stuff happens before with the phantom footsteps not bursting out the ground. He kind of stumbles back a bit and goes, "Oh, a magical one. That would be about 15 gold."
Is that what you ruled for?
No, the 15 was to see whether he passed out from fear from seeing a giant fucking demon goat burst through the ground. 15 gold to for the custom attachments for the goat. And
When
it
will
would
it be
take us.
ready?
It would take us about 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah, that'll work.
he kind of gestures to the back, and you can see like maybe 15 other people working on stuff. We have a very active workforce here.
Well, I just put 15 gold down. Let's get this over with, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it done. All the time he's like, "Can I interest you in anything else? We have military grade saddles,
Shut up.
No.
saddle bags.
Not peddlers, I swear to God. We're
You could
already
just buy a
buying
sled.
something.
We do
We're
sell
already-
sleds, apparently."
Okay, Carrie's gonna walk off. She kind of sat in the chariot, like, do you know one of those photo booths where everyone just sits in and they don't really use?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Carrie's just gonna walk off.
But yeah, like 3 or 4 hours later, Otto comes out with all these leather harnesses and straps attached to him.
How many times did he bite people?
Like twice.
Okay, good.
Actually,
Yeah.
can we buy a collar and a leash?
Well, we can quickly make one up for you. That shouldn't be that expensive or take that long.
You know,
I
going
have-
that way.
I have the creature with me, and I just pull Chrome out of my bullet
Oh,
stomach.
dear God!
You what? I'm
Your
sorry,
ball.
I misheard that so badly.
This guy's surprisingly resilient to fear, huh? He kind of like stumbles back again. He's like, if you don't mind me asking, I know that certain slimes and oozes are corrosive in nature. Will a collar work on him?
Fair point. Never mind.
I just swallow him.
Oh!
Open giant mouth.
Oh,
Oh.
if you need, before you go, any feed for your animals or such, just let us know. We do sell that quite cheap.
I have
We shall
plenty
not.
We have plenty of plates, it's fine.
Please
That's
tell me you're
not-
not feeding horses and goats plates.
Hey, Otto likes them.
I'm not going to ask. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.
Please get out.
And he kind of starts pushing you all
Don't ever
out.
come back.
You'll attach Otto up to the cart. The journey would have taken you. Wait there, let me bring up the thing. Took you about 4 days to get to Mapmore. So it would have taken you, because it's a main road, about 4 days to get to the Arrowhead. It takes you about 3 days to get there, and Horse Noises is not anywhere near as exhausted as before. I need... who's gonna be mainly manning the carriage stuff?
So we would just roll for animal handling and just see who gets the top one.
Oh, I forgot Gooey's quite good at that actually.
Yeah, Gooey is quite good.
For some reason.
Oh, basket probably. Right.
Right, roll. Oh god.
Oh. Oh.
Flint gets bit.
Gooey got a 19. Yeah.
2 90s in a row. Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
Pyro with a -1.
Yeah. Considering I kill them for a living.
It's not necessarily that Gooey's good at the animal handling, it's just they're riding the horse, but they're like extending their body to like massage the animals as they're riding.
Oh.
I'm not sure Horse Noises would like that.
Just constantly feeding an apple
Oh,
as they're riding.
He does like that.
he does like apples.
Yeah. So they don't have to stop and eat.
But yeah, you encounter like a couple of like other people going past on carts and stuff. One of them stops and it's like, oh, I don't suppose you've seen my little girl. She's about yay big.
We don't stop.
Okay, thank you anyway.
Fuck this dude.
You do encounter some quite large claw marks on the way. Almost like things have been grappled and dragged off the path, but they look quite old and quite deep. Like it happened ages ago and people are just kind of riding over them now. And yeah, after about 3 days you come to the first point of interest, the old abandoned town. You can see a couple of other people have camped up there, kind of on the journey, because the houses are still in... They're in disrepair, but you can sleep in them from shelter from the elements. It just looks to be a group of, like, travelling bards.
Oh yeah.
You get there at about 7 p.m. There's, like, 2 campfires cackling. They've got chunks of meat on a stick kind of cooking over the fire. Some of them are like getting potatoes and just throwing them on the fire and letting them cook that way. You see one dude is like peeling the skin off a sweet potato and just absolutely going to town on it, and he looks up at you and you can see his eyes kind of reflecting in the firelight, and he's like, sorry, can we help?
We're looking for an Oozling.
Can't say
Don't happen to-
I even know what an oozling is, friend.
Don't worry about it then.
I just turn to them and there's just like Gooey's face, and then the back of Gooey's head is just Chrome's head.
Oh,
Like I'm pulling a full Voldemort right now.
oh. He looks at you and he goes, can you describe what they look like? We'll keep an eye out for them.
I just point to Gooey.
Easily enough done, friend.
But not this one.
I
Similar.
figured as much. Are you... what's your plan for the night? Would you like to join us for food? I think we have enough to share.
I mean, if you're offering.
You see, like, this, like, half-elf kind of give a thumbs up as he, like, starts, like, taking more of this marinated meat out of, like, a bag and skewering it and putting it on the fire.
But can we just casually be reading through the...
The smut book.
No, the 701 recipes fine dining for fat fucks.
Yes! Yes, you can. And you end up, like, mentally making note of a shopping list of a couple of items that you want to try and make.
He's also going to read the plan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You end up kind of getting, like, because of the journey and the fact it's just super mundane and you're just reading, you do accidentally write a couple of, like, smutty things in the shopping list and then go, wait, that's not right, and, like, erasing them.
You can't use a carrot for that sort of thing.
You
No.
can.
Just give
Not
the
with that
book a
attitude.
smut. Just give the pawn book to Captain after a while.
It's like, I've memorized it all, thank you.
Oh, I don't like the fact Gooey memorizes porn.
Why wouldn't?
The plot wasn't very good.
It's all
What is it?
educational. It's a book of very risque pornography.
Oh, you'll learn what that is finally. About time.
Yeah, Gooey essentially bought the Kama Sutra.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just buy a Playboy?
There
I'm
is
just going like, oh.
It's actually been surprisingly easy for someone who does not have a spine. Anyway,
Actually, speaking about educational stuff. Hey, Gooey, you know a lot about spells, don't you? I have a question.
hmm?
So, you like make your own spells, right? Well,
On occasion,
Yeah, I've been thinking actually. Ever since the like vampire stuff, I sort of felt like I needed to improve, and I think I actually managed to do something. So you see, the vampires they like manipulate blood sort of a way, and you know how I'm all about like more or less accidentally hurting myself with blood and like losing blood. Well, I thought actually about it, and wait, I'll actually show you. Sort of just walks up to a tree and
a couple of the bards like start playing drum music and lute music, like building it up
Yeah.
for you.
oh, look what I can do now. And so he sort of points towards the one of the trees in sort of the forest, and he's gonna cast Scorching Ray, and so this fireball appears in his hand and splits into 3 fireballs. And like before his sort of skin starts to burn and starts to lose blood and sort of tips to the ground, but he sort of tries to with his other hand guide the blood and actually feeds it into the fireballs and casts Quickened Scorching Rays with meta magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Quickened
watch
spell.
As the fireballs that before were just kind of burning this bright orangey yellow now have like almost like, you know how Saturn has rings? It's kind of
Yeah.
like thin rings of blood spiraling around them, kind of making them denser and tighter, and then they just like probably like 3 times the speed you saw them at before, and rather than exploding upon impact, they just blow through the tree.
Oh,
And a couple of like the bards are like, whoa!
what do you think about that?
Yuri casts Scorching Ray as well. Since I literally I was researching it.
this is your point?
Well, I try to like, use my own. Well, you sort of try to make or adjust your spells with your intellect. That's actually how the spells are made, but I try to use something different this time.
I'm glad that someone appreciates it.
And I just look at Captain who's probably scoffing their face with meat.
Flynn is getting cozy with one of the bards.
Of course he is.
Oh, of course.
They're bards! They're Flynn's fucking people.
Ivani,
Mm-hmm.
your
Oh,
wrist begins to
okay.
burn
Oh.
really, really bad.
Oh.
Round about where those rings are, and you notice a third red ring underneath is slowly forming and wrapping its way around.
Excuse me? Okay. Oh, it's concerning. does it stop after a while?
After it forms, the searing goes away, but the ring is most definitely there to stay with the other two.
Yeah, sort of pull up my clothing to cover it and sort of scoff it off and just well, that was all I was going to show you just now. Yeah, sort of hurts. Well, I think I'm making progress. Yeah, that's about it.
You said you don't often hurt yourself, but are you alright?
I think I am. Should be fine. This hasn't happened before. Yeah, I think I'm fine. It'll be fine. It's sort of warm in here though. Ooh. Might be the side effects.
1 second, I have an idea.
I'm just gonna waddle over to Captain, who's like getting cozy.
He's getting cozy to a very, like, a beautiful, curvy female bard with, like, how can I describe the hair? Like, shaved on both sides, but not a mohawk, just kind of floppy.
Oh, it's mine.
Kind of, yeah. But, like, it's all, like, very, very dense curls. She's playing a fucking slide whistle, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, cool.
She's hitting notes you didn't know could be hit on a slide whistle, and then she winks at Captain and carries on.
Bud's having the best time of his life.
Captain,
Yeah.
would you like to have a house for the night or not?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Please stop paying attention. I'm very sorry.
We just prestidigitates a bunch of sparks in your face for a second.
Oh, no. I'm busy.
He's a little bit upset and jealous that everyone's, like, flirting with Flint all the time.
Carrie, do you want me to wingman you?
Kyrie's kind of like trying to, do you know what? Kind of like Mirage-esque in Apex, where
It's
he's
like,
kind of
I'm
like,
not fussed if you guys are doing it, like, you know, that's your thing. I mean, would
like,
I like
yeah,
it? Yes, but
he's
that's
kinda
not
just-
the point.
yeah, he's kind of just like octaning around the picture, like, I'm here, yes, I'm
Carrie,
I mean-
do you want me to wingman you? I can...
I
gonna
do
take that as a
feel
yeah.
like Kyrie needs once Flint's help with that.
Flint's gonna help anyway.
I think Kyrie knows Flint's capacity in helping in this situation.
Listen, I have a +6 to charisma. It'll go great.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen now.
As you're talking about that, a rather buff, shirtless, sweaty, like Gorgon man, like covered in tattoos, kind of walks out of a tent and sees Kyrie and walks over and just puts his arm around her and he's like, "You're pretty strong, aren't you?"
Oh god.
Don't look at me. I mean, not at my eyes.
Yeah, Kyrie will blush. Definitely.
You know, I'm a fan of strong women.
Okay. Yeah, Kyrie's just gonna just stand happily, I guess, just not respond.
You the kind of gal that can flex and the armor will come off, or has someone else got to do that for you?
Okay,
And he
Kyrie's
kind of
gonna-
like flexes his arm and his pec and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah." Again, look at my body, not at my eyes. I know it's easy to get distracted.
Kyrie's gonna be a little bit upset about the armor. She doesn't take it the sexual way that it was meant to be intended. She takes it as if, like, he's saying that her armor's shit.
He sees you get a bit like disgruntled with that. He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean it in that sense. I just mean, do you look as good in the nude as you do in armor?"
I'm just gonna get a bit relieved.
Like, oh, thank God he's not dissing my
Oh,
armor.
fuck.
Thank fuck.
They just kind of ignore the sexual comment.
Yeah.
You also need a house for tonight, Kyrie.
The big man. The big man.
I read about this in my book. I will
God.
make.
Oh,
I will
God.
make. I will make a brothel on one side.
No, no.
He
And I'll
looks
make-
at Gooey and he goes, Don't worry, we have plenty of tents here. We might even have someone for you, friend. We're bards, we're lovers. What can we say?
Yes. This is everything I wanted.
Flint's like, I found a new group. Goodbye.
Yeah.
The solo adventures of Flint in a bard orgy.
Flint forgets about the fucking amulet and just fucks.
He
Well, I guess-
unclenches his jaw for the first time in his life.
And then promptly clenches something else.
No.
You're gonna have sex one time and your crown's gonna be stolen off your head.
Oh god, it would be. No, my crown.
I am completely aware of the activities you were referring to, but sadly I have an intriguing experiment with Alvani now that I want to try out.
He's gonna
you're
come
one
on.
of- You're one of those only with friends kind of people. I respect that. I respect that.
Oh.
I think he's gonna be very confused about where we are right now and why we're here.
Yeah, Gooey's just like looking at this guy like,
No. What?
So how big is this person compared to Kyrie?
I mean, this man's like 6'5".
Okay, so not that far off Kyrie.
Yeah, but he is built.
Very well. Little bird, do you want a bed for the night?
What does he play? He's a
I
bard.
really don't mind, honestly.
He points at Little Bird and he goes, "Actually, we've got another Kenku here. Not a lot of you guys left. Like, you guys want to do stuff, you can, but you can chat if you want. They've kind of been around everywhere."
What
And
an
you didn't-
absolute dickhead.
You didn't think to mention this earlier.
I mean, I got distracted by the beautiful woman.
Yeah, Kyrie's gonna be like, yeah, like, kind of like, smoke. That's me. That's me. I understand. It's completely fine. And I'm just gonna, like, apologize on behalf of him to Little Baby, like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, it's honestly fine.
You see a slightly smaller than you, like Kenku, wearing like they've got like normal like feathered hair, but you can see they've placed like almost clipped in like multicolored feathers along to kind of give them the aesthetic of having more color in their hair than they usually would. To be like very flamboyant, to get the attention of people because, you know, they're a bard. They're wearing like a very loose fitting but very, very pretty, like almost like, you know, the shawls that have got the glitter in them so they reflect. That's like all reflecting in the campfire light. And she looks at you and goes,
I see.
she said, "Nice to meet you in Kenku."
It's
Oh,
Oren,
God.
but sure.
Pardon?
It's Oren, but sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Oren. Can I sit in?
I mean, you can. I think we're just gonna spend like the next 6 hours trying to be like, where the fuck is everyone?
I was gonna say, will Ivani have to make a con save? Because I was gonna have Gooey's gonna create a whole Frankenstein's monster laboratory in the hotel,
Oh.
and just be like making incisions on Ivani's arms to like collect blood samples.
Oh, what?
And like,
you-
yeah, you said about messing around with blood magic, and that's.
I know, I didn't think you were gonna do. Yeah, I didn't. I thought you'd have to check that with Ivani first.
No, I'm fine with it, but you have to persuade Ivani to do that.
Yeah, Gooey's like got a half laboratory and like a load of like different like components, and they're gonna see how their blood reacts to certain things.
Are you sure this is safe to use? Seems a bit pointy.
Well, you said you hurt yourself with your magic.
I do, yes.
This can't be that much different. Now
It's
then,
not
And Gooey just
pleasant.
gets a leather,
Oh.
a rubber glove, and just
Wait, you'll have rubber?
create the
What do you think
hotel,
condoms are made
create
out of?
whatever I want.
Ah,
I don't know if rubber exists though. Rubber's plastic,
Okay.
technically.
Okay,
Balls
even
like
freakier. Chrome's head just comes out of Gooey's hand.
Oh,
That's so much worse.
oh. Okay.
Shall we?
Oh, okay.
I already have
Uh,
ideas. I've been thinking about this for a while.
And Gooey just
Oh.
gets a small knife.
Oh, okay. Do I need to roll Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Just love making.
Just for the fun of it.
Sure. Oh no, that's pretty. Okay. So something else happens, but you describe first what happens.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check just for the lols.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Aw.
Gooey doesn't know what they're doing. They're just kind of like cutting them apart and just testing it.
Wouldn't
on
this be a
different things.
medicine throw?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it would.
probably.
Technically.
It's a survival from the X.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Yep.
It's even worse.
I mean, Gooey doesn't have blood, so
Yeah.
Gooey doesn't know how much to take, and he just keeps draining blood and putting it to the side, and you start getting woozy and
Uh-huh.
lightheaded, and eventually just black out.
You guys need a safe word.
Oh, do I seriously blackout? That's bad.
I mean, Gooey doesn't know how much blood he's draining, so he just
Oh,
keeps
okay.
taking.
So
Yep.
yeah, so you keep taking blood and everything gets like woozy and blurry, and it also gets like really hot. But also for you, you feel like it's getting like really hot. Like whoa, it's like a
You're
hot summer day.
bubbling
And
slightly.
yeah, maybe a bit. And the crack on his sort of mask that you may have seen before sort of cracks again, and it's a bit bigger now. It's a bit more noticeable. And so you also see some places of Annie sort of sprouts a little bit of fur for some reason. Like on the hands a bit, and in the neck you see some like fur spreading. And you also see Bunny has a tail now.
as Avani passed out,
Yes, he's a baby.
Gooey takes off the mask.
I hope you've enjoyed, both viewers and listeners, and we'll catch you all next Monday.